Hello, this is Greg Allison with Green Gregs and president of the Freedom Restoration Foundation, coming to you tonight on the 21st of October 2020 with an update on the Freedom Restoration Foundation. How many of you remember that old song, the land of the free, the home of the brave, or just remember that phrase? You know, it seems like so long ago. People, did you hear that very much lately? Wow, you know, our freedoms have really been slipping away from us. And that's why we've started this Freedom Restoration Foundation. It's because, at least here in the United States, we had freedoms that we recognized and we were proud that they were codified in the Bill of Rights. And maybe the Bill of Rights, the amendment that I like best was the Ninth Amendment, which told us that every right not codified or enumerated here in the Constitution of the United States belonged to the people, because they didn't think they could codify all the rights. Of course, the Ninth Amendment seems to be totally forgotten, and every other amendment and freedom that we've had is under a full frontal assault, even here in what was used to be called the land of the free and the home of the brave. You don't hear that so much these days, do you? I wonder why. Well, it's time we turn that around and reclaim it. But it shouldn't just be Americans that are in the land of the free and the home of the brave. This should be everybody on earth. Everyone should live in freedom. Everyone should have the opportunity to excel and accomplish things, to exercise their bravery, hopefully in ways that aren't imposed to other people in a confrontational sense, at least I know. Well, the bang bangs are happening, but that's another story. Sometimes you have to defend that freedom, though. Freedom isn't free. And so far, freedom has been paid for with a lot of red flowing liquid, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we started this foundation because our freedoms were under assault. And we are busy. As you may know, we have members, board members in several states, including Washington State, which from Washington State, our member is ran for Congress in the Democratic Party, James Mitchell. But we have, isn't that interesting, for fighting for freedom? Yes, we have board members in Arizona. We have board members in Wisconsin. We have board members in New York. And many of our leaders in this organization are also YouTubers, such as Dr. Paul Contrell, such as Rainbow Food Rocks, Gail Angeles, and also Stacy Savicki, who has the channel Sustainable Stewards. Very good homesteading channel, by the way. So Cowboy Roy. So we have quite a few channels, quite a few participants in our organization. And as many of you recall, I have been all along telling you guys to write to us to tell us your interest in this organization at Hal5Space at AOL.com. We'll be setting up a website really soon. But we also have a Facebook page now. I would say still write this, because Facebook is a platform that could go down any second, and the informational content on that platform doesn't directly translate or lend itself to another platform. So that is maybe at best a temporary site, because they might get somewhat less than totally absolutely pleased with people who desire freedom. Strange, right? Shouldn't be that way now, should it? But you know, we're living in a strange world these days, and those that control social media seem to think they know better than a lot of us. Well, we're here to use our voice and exercise our voice. And actually, we have some people investigating maybe some action against that platform. Particularly the member who ran for Congress, who had his information squelched by that platform. Should have been freedom for speech, things he was using in his campaign. But hey, I digress. It's another story. But the update that I want to show you is that indeed we do have a Facebook site, and I will show that to you if I don't kill my video by accident here. I was about to hit stop button. And so the share button. Dun, 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 dun. And here we go. This is our Facebook site. Bam. And this is our new artwork, our logo, Freedom Restoration Foundation, radically reviving the rights of regular people. Also, I like to say, don't tread on our freedoms. So we got a couple of mottos here. If I can close this photo out, hopefully we'll stay. Yeah, we're in the group here still. And this is our group. there are a lot of things that come in here. That was some artwork we borrowed for a little while. We do a lot of posts. As you can see, Stacy Savicki from Sustainable Stewards is posting there. We have Roy Lehman from Cowboy Roy. A lot of things are being posted. Oh, look at that. Don't tread on me flag. The Gadsden flag. Don't you love it? So that's kind of a lot of things in here that are being posted. I mean, we've got quite a few members here on this page already. Let's see what we got total. 252 members. Now, considering all my viewers, the number of people watching my videos, I think we can pop that up quite a few tonight. If people will go in here, those of you that are on Facebook. Now, I must say, we have board members that are not on Facebook. And we have a lot of other people that have been emailing. So the people that have been emailing me at the address I've shown, I'm going to be meeting with one of my volunteers this weekend. We're going to go over these lists and try to do something with that finally. I've been working on my taxes. Some of you may know I've been working on my taxes, trying to meet the late filing date of the 15th. And I met that just barely. And now I'm trying to dig out from some other things. I've had a real backlog of things. And I got a whole crazy concept I'm developing some not people thought solve. I'll be introducing on my channel, Galactic Grades. It's a mind-boggling idea that has ramifications and is connected to things I've presented on this channel too. But that's not the subject of our meeting tonight. Just keep your eyes wide open and head on swivel to see it coming at you, because I also tell you to keep your eyes wide open and head on swivel for all the things that's going on in our world, because my proposition on this channel is help you survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. And all that said, freedom is part of what keeping us out of the hive. That's why I'm doing this. This is our active piece of helping us stay out of the hive. That, along with being informed and aware of what's going on in the world. So, in view of that hive, see, we are an active organization already. We already have things going. I'm going to stop this share. I'm going to show you a different share. Bam. Show you something else that we're doing. And we'll go back to that site in a minute, because I've got one other thing I'm going to show you. But bada bing, bada bang, bam. Here we go, my friends. We are tracking legislation. On the left column here are bills that we are tracking. Bam. Bam. Gail Angeles, our secretary, entered this stuff for us. Our treasurer, and we don't have any money right now, is Dr. Paul Cottrell. Our executive vice president and chairman of our policy committee is a retired lawyer, Mike Siebert. So we have congressional candidates. We have, and he's ran for Congress himself. So we have quite a few people with quite a bit of experience in this organization, and we're really pushing for these things. So you can see in here, this is bills, talk about who introduced the bills, the current status. We're tracking the committees they're in, who are sponsoring them, all these things you need to know about these bills. And the ones that we're prioritizing have been marked in yellow, and we're about to reach out and take some more action on these, and we'll be asking our members to get involved with some of these things. But that's not the only thing we're involved in. This is just one of the areas that we're involved in. Our freedoms are under assault domestically and internationally, and not just the freedoms of us Americans, but people from around the world. And for that reason, we're pushing for these things, and we're going to be working on them. And I'm hoping to have this organization also work hand in hand with our tribe network, just because there's so much overlap. We'll have to wait and see how that falls out. But like I said, if you email me right now at this address, hal5space@aol.com, you're getting on the list, and that list will be in a spreadsheet. So if the other platform goes, it'll still be there. We're going to be standing up a website. We got people looking into website options. We got several actions going on amongst the volunteers and board members of this organization right now. And so you'll be seeing more development for us down the road. But I want to give you a status update, because you can go in right now, and let me go back to it. You can go in right now and, oops, I keep reaching for that stop recording button. What's wrong with me today? You can go in right now. Maybe I got other things to do. So maybe my subconscious mind's like, Greg, get over it and do this other stuff. Yeah, guys, you know, I get 1,000 people watching almost every video I put out. So I think we ought to be able to bump this up by 1 or 2,000 people tonight, right? You should be working the guys on here to death that are our volunteers and admins with freedom requests. I ask you what else? Freedom? Yeah, they are freedom by membership requests. But I do ask you, please answer the questions. They really help us when we're trying to evaluate prospective members on here. Answer the questions, and we want to grow this outfit so we can have people that can help us push for the things that we need to push for to maintain freedom. Maybe some of you might like to be leaders in this organization, but we got those legislative items and other things that we're going to be asking people, hey, make a phone call, write a letter, send an email, post stuff on social media. Some of it's easy. Some of it takes just a little bit of effort, but freedom isn't free. Remember, our ancestors paid dearly for our freedoms, and we should, and we tend today to ignore it and run them down for having done that. How awful is that, my friends? How awful is that? So I'm not saying our ancestors are perfect. No human being is perfect. We've all made mistakes, including our ancestors. But we are a path for the future, the best last hope for humanity. We're up facing something else internationally. A couple things. I talked about the global Gulag. And the global Gulag is not just the CCP. There's things above and beyond that I've talked about. Yes. And of course, there's them too. So there's plenty out there. Just remember this, all our talk about freedom. I'm not on a freedom of speech platform right now. So I'm going to keep bringing you messages. I got to make sure I don't blow my channel out in the meantime, right? Okay. So, but that's the intent is to keep bringing you message so I can keep you with your eyes wide open at hell on a swivel. That is what I'm trying to do here. Keep it coming. So please bear with me. If you listen to what I say, you will hear all these things. I get people like, hey, why don't you talk about this? Why don't you say that? Well, I did. You just weren't listening. Pay attention. He who has ears, let them hear. Okay. All righty. For all that said, I do want to show you one other thing. We do have right now a lot of threats before us in our society, to our freedoms, to our very lives. Our power grid's at risk. We're at risk of civil war, international war, economic collapse, being shut down for the bug going around. Just all kind of stuff is up in front of us right now. There has never been a more important time in this world to prepare and get ready for yourself and your family. So right now, though, we have a special great deal of $100 off of a 4-week supply of food that's 2,000 calories per day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And if you get this, you'll be a winner, especially if you grab it soon while the price is still down here. But you're still going to get $100 off, and you get off over here too on the 2-week supply. This is 2-week supply. That is 4-week supply. And so this comes in 2 buckets. That comes in 1 bucket. They're easy to carry buckets, my friend. I've shown you. You can pick these up and throw them around with ease. Your kids can carry them. They're not like the big supplies coming from some other people that did girls in the videos that are having trouble pushing across the threshold into the door. Nope, not like that. So you also get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, variety meals, and breakfast, desserts, and some drinks in that. But I'm going to stop the share. Bam! I'm back. So before the times of saying run out and the prices go up, help yourself with these things, and by all means prep in every way you can and get ready. Ensure your prep's up while you can right now. We're probably still in the eye of the storm, but the storm wall from the other side's coming at us, and I fear this next part of it may be a lot worse than what we've had already. We have political consternations going on in this country. We have a lot of things that are up in the air, and we just don't know how they will fall down. No matter who wins this election, our freedoms are liable to see a lot of challenges. Our lives, our economic well-being are likely to see a lot of challenges. And I really am concerned about our power grid, very concerned about our power grid. I do pay a lot of attention to this dream, this vision that Stacy Savicki of Sustainable Stewards had, because technically it is a brilliant stroke of military strategy, and somebody that's working in a dairy is not the person you would expect to see what she saw. She didn't know what an EMP was, and for her to have seen it and launched in the manner it was launched in is a brilliant stroke that a lot of military strategists would have totally missed. I have, of course, When she said it, I already had that in mind, and so I thought that's probably how they would do it, and that's what she dreamed, and it got shown in this vision by no less than the Lord Himself. Now, I'm not a religious channel, so I'm not promoting any particular religion. I'm just telling you that in the United States, we may have a threat upon us in that regard, but so do many people over the world. Get ready, prep, prepare, get right with your Maker, your greater Creator. If you don't believe in that, at least you get right with yourself, centered, and take care of your family. Get prep. We don't know what's coming. Well, we have some ideas, but there's still a lot of uncertainty of what's heading at us. A lot of uncertainty. Get ready. All right, I've said enough. But like I said, you can support my channel by clicking the links below to going to prepwithgreg.com, go to my True Leaf Market. And please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, bang the update notification bell, and click all. And come back and check, because for some reason the platform has been unsubscribing a lot of my people left and right. So make sure you remain subscribed, and check my videos maybe once a week. Make sure you get it, because I'm putting out stuff every day right now, pretty close to every day, sometimes 2 or 3 videos a day. But this is probably the only one I'm gonna put out today, because I got to jump all over this other project. Anyway, everybody, I really appreciate everyone. I've got you guys are like a family, especially I love the live sessions we do, and the chat and the comments a lot of you guys leave. I wish I could read every single one of them, but I try. I really try. I get a lot of them. Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching.